Hey, what's up, Godfrey? I haven't seen you in forever. Where have you been?
Hey, Ule, my man. I'm good, brother. Been working hard. My business is keeping me busy. I'm actually working right now.
What? You make work look like a party.
That's the point. My business is creating an experience that everyone wants to be a part of.
I thought you were serious about making music.
I am. I'm more serious now than I've ever been. I've been focusing my energy on how to make my music business more sustainable.
How, friend? Explain what you mean.
At one of my first shows, there were quite a few people, but some of them weren't even prepared to pay the 20 Rand ticket price and left. After the show, I saw those same people drinking expensive drinks and eating nice food at a place down the road. I realized I'd have to get some drinks and food for the next show if I was going to get those guys to come back again. I took the profit from the ticket money and bought drinks and food that I could sell at the next show. Mfethu, let me tell you what happened. I made more money from selling drinks than I did from selling tickets. I was starting to realize something big.
Tell me, bro. What were you starting to realize?
I realized that if I wanted to make the money that I needed to create the quality of music I wanted to produce, I would need to sell an experience. Most people wouldn't just come for the art. The merchandise and the lifestyle around the show is where I really started making my money.
That sounds like you've got it all figured out. You've had it easy, my brother.
Not at all, Pule. What you see now is the product of hard work and many failures. Some of the first shows were so bad, but I kept my eye on the ball, played the long game, and kept improving the quality of my art. I knew where I was going, and I had a plan.
I can't afford merchandise. Money is really tight.
Bule, I've been working with a long-term strategy, and merchandise only became part of that because there was a demand from my audience. You need to have a strategy, but also listen to your audience and then make what they want part of your strategy. I trusted my vision for what I wanted to achieve, and I kept listening to what my audience was saying. Even when people laughed in my face and they thought my ideas were crazy, I kept working the plan.
How do you know what your audience is saying? How do you keep up with them? Doing a survey after every show is just not practical. I've tried it.
Trade secret, my friend. You just have to check Black Twitter, TikTok, and Insta to see what people are about right now, and then give it to them. People are always telling you what they want.
Damn, that's crazy. We often don't realize how much information we have at our fingertips, especially when you realize the ticket isn't the only commodity.
That's right. You need to, You need to finesse the whole wallet. How many things can you sell to one person?
I love this idea, but it's taken me so long just to get enough money to pay my actors. What more can I do to stretch that money?
You need to make sure you're allocating your resources effectively, Pule. How can you get the optimum value out of every interaction? If you know exactly what you want from people, you can pay them just for that. I was struggling with my marketing, and someone suggested I just pay the marketer. I looked at my budget and realized I couldn't afford to bring them on for the whole show. But I saw some of them had hourly rates. So I thought about what I needed and then just paid that consultation. I implemented the plan myself. It saved so much money and really grew my audience.
You're right. I had such issues with the script that I kept changing and had to pay the actors for all that extra time. If I made sure the script was ready before we started, that could have saved me money. Also, they were all there all the time. I figured out I could have scheduled actors on different days. That could also have saved me money. Sometimes they were just sitting around, waiting. I could have had enough money to buy drinks or to consult a marketer like you.
Mistakes are part of the learning process. When you're playing the long game, you have to leave room for failure and then do better. One thing I've learned to do better is to be self-disciplined about protecting the conditions that keep me excellent.
What do you mean?
I protect my time and focus when I'm producing work. I protect my physical and mental health and my boundaries. Taking better care of myself and my collaborators creates a productive environment. I know the quality I can produce when I'm working at my best.
That makes so much sense. I was so tired and stressed when I was writing that script, and it wasted so much time. I've always just thought about the next day. I've neglected myself so much that I haven't had the energy to think long term. That's got to change. I really want to have a successful, sustainable business.
It's difficult to play the long game, but if we think about the long-term trajectory over time and treat our talents and content as assets and our communities as co-investors, it is possible. If you succeed, you're creating value for your community.
Thanks, Godfrey. You've really inspired me tonight.